Hey guys, welcome to Hanna's Run. This is a small mountain stream north of Ligonier. They do stock it only once, very early spring, but mostly natives. And I've never fished it before. I've walked it before. Usually there's no water. So, it's one of those streams that come May into June, there's not a lot of opportunities, that you can fish. Usually at that point, the creek's about 10, 15 feet wide. Here, it's probably about 30. So, yeah, as far as depth, you're talking less than a foot in most places. So, I'm going to take a walk here today. Just saw a rise over there, and see what we can see. We probably got about 2 inches of rain over the last weekend or so. The first big snow and then rain after that, and it melted everything in our area. So the higher elevation streams are basically blown out because they got snow. Where we really didn't. It was more just slush. But we're going to hit Mill Creek at the end of this. But we're going to hopefully drop a line in some of this. It's actually fishable. So let's enjoy a walk. Okay, we're doing this. Gonna work my way out on this rope bridge, see if I can see any fish. Geez, even with 2 inches of rain, that's only 6 inches deep. There's a big log up there. I might go look at that. Yeah, it looks a little deeper. I'm so nimble. I shouldn't have said that. All right, let's go fishing. When you have rain like this that brings a small creek like Hanna's Run here, up to a fishable level, how quick does it take the fish to move to different spots? When the water gets up, how fast are the fish dispersing? Because we've had such low conditions. It almost feels like with this stream that it's going to be practically sterile after the summer that we've had. Doesn't seem like there was enough water to sustain life in these little streams, but okay, guys. This is the deepest water I've seen. If anything's going to have fish in it, this is. So what we have here is we're at the base of this big cliff, and the stream is coming right into it. So this bank over here has been washed out, but all the big rocks are down here on the bottom, and it gets deep probably about here. You can see it looks like it's slate. That's a huge wall. And then we have a big deadfall right across the creek. So that looks to be about 2 or 3 feet deep where the tree is. And I'm going to work my way up this edge and see if we can get something. Here we got the new noodle caddis. First time in the water. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Likey. You know, back to the question I was asking earlier. Like here you got water, it's got 1.5 feet deep, okay? They're used to sitting in the same level of water up there, but it's that much deeper. Are they gonna move 30 feet? Are they gonna move, you know, 10 yards, 30 yards, that type of thing? What's the norm? If there are fish that hold over through the summer in here, I don't know how it's possible. It's like a little shelf there. I'm just trying to drag this right along here. Like it circles out here, and that's all sand in there above the deeper water. Perfect morning. It's cold. Oop, there we go. Oh, darn it. Hold it too hard, I think. That's the same fish. That's where he's at. He's sitting right on the edge of that sand. Come on, eat it. Eat it. He even got a leaf on there. And he still took a bite of it. Alright, cool. Everybody loves noodles. Let's see if we can actually catch one. Oh, there they are. I don't think those are trout. There you go. Eat it. All right, we got one. Let's see what it is. Oh my God, look at all of them. They're all chasing it. It's a chub. You can't grab them. And just little chubs. Oh man, that water is cold. And I am just amazed that there are fish that survive this winter or summer. All right, so that's at the bottom of the hole. At least there are fish. So I'm gonna work up and try to throw something into the deepest part and see if the bigger fish are kicking the little fish out. All right, let's see what that is. Same thing, chubs. So quiet out here, it's just perfect. These guys probably are hungry. Okay guys, here we are. This is one of the runs. This up here is one of the runs that we did some underwater filming this summer. Okay, so just to take what we could learn from that, we know that there's a big stump over here that is pushing most of the water and squeezing everything into this little channel on this side. All right, but you can kind of see a little bit of a whirlpool up against that log rail. And we saw fish sitting on the back side of this, and the bigger fish was sitting on the front side of that. So we need to try to work our way up to that spot, and then we're going to try to get something over in that little soft spot below the rocks but in front of the stump. So I'm going to play the statistics here and say that these fish don't move that much when the water gets up after 3 days. You know, maybe if it gets up and stays up, they'll probably move to, you know, better feeding lies. More or less, this hole right here in front of me is a survival lie. You know, they get in water like that just so, you know, they're going to have water deep enough to survive the summer. I'm going to play my bet on that. They're just kind of hanging out, having a smorgasbord. Because those fish, I know you couldn't see them on the film, but there's probably about 15 of them. And it was like a group of toddlers playing soccer, if you've ever experienced that. Yeah, wherever the ball is, that's where the fish were going. And they're just all in there, you know, picking it up, dropping it, picking it up, dropping it. Then a big one comes in and grabs it. That's kind of what happened with those fish. So let's kind of hope that's what happens here. That's the spot. Oh, missed him. The SOP. Oh, that was quick. Come on, give me a chance. Shit on a stick. That was my chance. I don't think we're gonna get another one. This edge is so steep. If I even step one little step in there, whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in. All right, that's the cast. Now, if we can remember, when I was in this hole, it was probably about chest deep, so at least 4 feet, and we got 1.5 feet on top of that. So that section of the hole over there is 6 feet deep. So you got to make sure, if you know that information and you're going to fish that hole, that for one, if you want to get down, you know, make sure you got enough leader on there. Man, that came out around the edge of that so fast. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's the problem, huh? That's exactly why they sit there, because I know if I throw it there, I'm going to get caught on that thing. When they have their little trout meetings, like we do, that's part of their strategy. Alright. God, I can't even see the bottom of that. I'm worried about fish seeing me. Oh, I thought that just came out. Let's see. Might be able to reach. Okay guys, my battery died when I was trying to get my lure back, and just want to tell you, stubbornness pays off. Yeah, I was able to get it back, so let's go see if we can catch a fish on it. When you do to get it stuck, always make sure you check that point. That's interesting too. This is where you paint your sighters on with this white Adams line. This is what I've been noticing. You fish it. Oh geez, I don't even know how many casts I've made. Probably 15 or 20. And it seemed okay, but I got stuck on that stick from jerking it around. That's what I'm guessing is why this stuff was coming off. So that's definitely a negative. So now to do this, I gotta rig back up. Yeah, even this one down here is the same way. And then put more paint on it when I should be fishing. Did you pop it? No, it didn't pop it. Beauty, eh? Oh, you little shit. Right. How pretty. Like, have that gold color to them that the ones we stocked earlier in the year had. Hard time seeing that. Hands are wet, fingers are sticking. Oh, Mr. Wood.
Come on, dude.
Really let him take that. He gave me like 2 tugs. Still didn't let go.